Welcome to Random Conflux, where today we're going to finish the discussion of Once and Always from Power Rangers with me, Zach.
And John.
And Matt.
And in our last video, we talked it was just me and Jay talking about our opinion on it. What we got right, what we got wrong. Our thoughts on it in general. But we also kind of wanted Matt's opinion on it as well. So, we got some free time with Matt. So, we'll go ahead and do that now.
Spoilers ahead.
Yes, major spoilers ahead.
Now you're talking about the spoilers you put on the car, right?
I wish that would have been an actual smack, but...
That deserved a slap.
Yeah. So, basically, I got to watch Once and Always, and I feel that it was a really good tribute and kind of a swan song to the original Power Rangers. Sure, it does set them up to still do stuff in the future if they want to do future specials, but it really closed things off. Maybe brings it to the point where down the road, Trini's daughter can go ahead and be involved in maybe a different Power Ranger team down the road. Maybe she ends up becoming a staple, kind of how Tommy Oliver was, and she gets involved in different forces and different, not forces, but different teams, how Tommy was. So that would be cool. The long story short is, I wish they had done more with Tommy, but I understand they couldn't due to the reasons that they stated, which we don't need to get into all that. But what I did really like the most out of everything, I loved the rehash of the visuals. I loved how Minotaur looked, or whatever his name was, Minotaur, whatever. Okay, and I loved how the Megazord looked. The CGI, it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Could have been better, but it was still good. And yeah, I enjoyed it very much so.
Something I was telling Zach earlier, I think them making it a little bit dirty made it look better. Because CGI looks better dirty.
Exactly.
Like
you go back and you watch Power Rangers, the movie, with Ivan Ooze and all that, and you see this super clean, brand new Megazord, and you go, oh yeah, that makes sense, it's super clean, but it doesn't really fit. Like, for instance, when I'm building Warhammer 40k models and I paint them, yes, before every battle, these Imperial Knights I build, they get repainted and rechristened and all that shit. But when they get into the fight, they get dirty, they get messed up, the elements affect them. So seeing a Megazord like that for once was really nice to see.
Yeah. Now, here's my other thing on the not having Tommy in it really as much. And here's my thing. I mean, I love him. He's one of my favorite Rangers. But not having him lets you focus on the other Rangers. Because when he's involved, it becomes the Tommy show.
Yes, it does.
Not saying that that's a bad thing. He's awesome. But,
yes.
Yeah.
He's probably looking down at us right now, wanting to just slap us.
No, he's an awesome Ranger. He's one of my favorites, but I like the fact that they focus on the other Rangers, too. They got more screen time.
The reason why I say that is because that wasn't ever his goal at all. His goal was to make Power Rangers the best it could be.
The best it could be.
But he became so popular that he basically became the face of it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it was nice to see Billy take up a very strong leadership role.
Yeah.
Okay. It was cool to see the nostalgic things, like to see the juice bar again, to see my brain is not clicking. I apologize. The car, the
Rad Bug too.
Rad Bug, yes. To see that was great, and it had all the hokey charm that Power Rangers has. As an adult, you can watch it and appreciate it, but also as an adult, you're going, yeah, they really are aiming this at young teens again.
Yeah.
Okay? Something else, though. There was a couple times throughout it that scenes didn't make sense to me, and I can't help but point it out because somebody else pointed it out to me. Like, at the end, when Trini's daughter goes to show Billy, and when they're in the juice bar, her morpher, and she talks about the memories that she had with it, okay? Then, the next thing you know, Billy puts it in his lap, and the morpher's gone! He never handed it back to her. It's not in his lap anymore. It's just gone. Where'd the morpher go?
Down his pants.
Yep, down his pants. It's gone. Down
I think I'm the one who pointed it out, wasn't I?
Yeah, you pointed it out to me. And just little things like that, they bother me, but at the same time, I'm not going to let it ruin the experience for me. I loved it. I highly recommend going on Netflix and watching it.
Technically, in the storyline, he still has it like on his lap under the table.
Yeah. But we didn't see it.
Exactly.
The very next shot, you could see under the table there was nothing in his lap. That's what I'm saying. I was like, where did the morpher go? If it was just chilling on his thigh, I would have been fine with that.
Maybe it's like the Keyblade where it gets worked back to her.
Hammer space, Deadpool. Hammer space. It just went into hammer space. Anyways, folks, I really enjoyed it. It's worth watching. The choreography was really solid. It was really fun. So, needless to say, sure, some of the theories that it had about the Machine Empire and stuff like that we had didn't pan out. But what they're doing, how they connected it with other shows, with what was it, In Space?
Yeah.
In Space, they got connected, and SPD as well. That was really cool. To see which Rangers ended up getting captured in Rita's Mecha Rita's, or whatever she calls it, Robo Rita's machine, was really nice to see. And I also like how they explained why that Rita was bad, because it wasn't the Rita that got redeemed in Mystic Force. It was the evil of Rita that had been left over that was called, that Billy accidentally found. Okay?
So it was sort of like Piccolo and Kami.
Yes, yes, very much so. Very much like that. Okay, and it was a nice explanation, because as a nerd, I need to know why, because we already saw Rita get redeemed. Why is she a bad guy now? And it's not that she was bad, it was that her evil presence that had been floating out there amongst the grid and everything found its way, went into Alpha, 8 it was? Alpha 8 or whatever, and transformed into this evil Robo Rita.
Yeah.
So...
it's very much like how Rita became the Mystic Mother after she became good.
Mm-hmm.
And then her evil half went into being Robo Rita.
Yeah.
And that's definitely like Kami and
Piccolo.
Yep. I was going to say Popo, but no, that's not it.
Yeah, it's Mr. Popo.
If you like Power Rangers and you like Dragon Ball Z, that is one good comparison.
Yeah. And then they left some of it open. Yes, she was defeated, but who's to say her essence couldn't go back into something else?
Exactly. So it's Power Rangers. I mean, come on. Yeah. They'll figure something out.
You can also do the same thing with Anakin and Darth Vader. What if Anakin did survive what happened to him after episode 6 and turned around? Even though he looked like Darth Vader still, would he be known as Anakin? Would all that evil that he did as Darth Vader be redeemed with him becoming Anakin?
A topic for another time.
Yes, a topic for another time. And with that being said, I've been Zach.
I'm John.
And I'm Matt.
And this has been Random Conflux. Like if you like the video, subscribe. Dislike if you have problems with the video, or if you think we can do better, just leave some creative discussions down below on what we can do a little bit better. Continuing the conversation down below. And as always, same bat time, same bat channel. And it's morphin' time?
It's morphin' time.
What would your Zord be? We'll sign off with that.
I don't think I want to stay here. There's too many kids.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.
Have fun, and goodbye, Vegeta.
Moo.